everyone, and welcome to the Gold Lactation Online Conference for 2014. I'm Fiona Lang-Sharp, IBCLC and Public Relations Coordinator for Gold Lactation. I'm here today with Laurel Wilson. Welcome, Laurel. It's great to chat with you.
Hello.
And she's going to be sharing a topic called the Milk Sharing Conundrum, the gray area between scope and need. What a great topic, Laurel. Very excited to hear more about this. Yeah. So can you tell me what led you to want to learn more about milk sharing?
Well, I train perinatal professionals in basic lactation understanding. I teach them the 20-hour course, and what I was finding was that there were these discussions that were going on in the middle of classes when we started talking about donor human milk, about what was going on in the community when donor human milk was not available, particularly when a lot of the areas that I'm working with, there's so much information about the importance of breast milk specifically, and it sparked my interest. So I started having these conversations with the healthcare professionals in my trainings, and then I started seeing things popping up on social media. I started seeing the milk sharing websites and milk sharing Facebook sites, and it just really was one of these kind of new, interesting parts of our field in lactation. And so I started reading everything I could possibly get my hands on and having some really difficult discussions with some of the healthcare professionals local to me on both sides of the issue. And so that's really what has sparked my interest. Is I became interested in it as a phenomenon myself.
So you strike me as a little bit of a detective, Laurel. That's what I'm hearing from you. Yeah. A little bit of a sleuth going on here in terms of all the areas that you mentioned in social media, your community. Yeah, so you just you wanted to dissect what was going on. That's awesome. That's great.
Absolutely. I mean, I always want to be able to have answers for my students, and I found that I didn't really have any answers myself. So it really led me down the path to inquisition, I guess.
That's awesome. That's great. So can you tell me again, why are you interested in sharing this specific topic with healthcare professionals?
Because I really think that healthcare professionals, they are the individuals that are guiding our families today. And the reality is that milk sharing is happening. It is happening whether mothers and families are talking about it to their healthcare professionals or not. And often when they do share just their interest in getting milk when they are having challenges, either producing their own milk or adopting or a wide variety of other reasons, basically doors are shut to them. No one's giving them very good information. No one's sharing information to really lead them down the road to true informed consent. And for me, I think that's what's most important. I believe this is an informed consent issue, and I think we should be sharing much more information than a simple no. And that's what I want to do with this particular presentation, is kind of open up the discussion for everyone.
Well, that sounds very exciting. And yes, truly, isn't it better to have, an informed consent versus, a hidden topic that's swept under the carpet that we don't discuss at all? Isn't that when we actually see more issues popping up long term?
Oh, absolutely. And I think when our healthcare professionals are willing to engage in those really important, sometimes scary, discussions with families directly, it leads to a greater sense of peace and more empowerment for families overall, because they have more information and they can make better decisions, and they feel better about the decisions that they do make when they can have those really good discussions with the people that matter to them, their healthcare professionals.
Well, that's very exciting. Well, again, I'm really looking forward to hearing more of what you did find out and what is going on, and how, again, we can pass this on to our clients. Well, we have run out of time for today, but please come back and join us for the full presentation. Like I said, Laurel Wilson will be discussing the milk sharing conundrum, the gray area between scope and need. Thanks, everyone, for listening. This has been a preview of our presentation.